Welcome back, guys. Haven't made a video yet on this. Look what it is. It's a 270. Everybody said Ross put water in the radiator because I didn't want antifreeze because it was going to bust. See the new hose clamps? Got hoses on it. Look at this. Antifreeze. Look at this. Heated shop. Anywho, now that's out of my system. Everybody wanted to see it. I went and got it. Well, we were in the middle of harvest. I had to have an auger tractor. Didn't get to use this one actually. We brought it home and the Allis Chalmers got back going the next day, so this never got put on an auger. I drove it around. You guys want to hear it run? Here you go. Hang on, let me get. Well, you're on my phone. Y'all know how that goes. I gotta run the. Purrs like a kitten. There's no exhaust on it. I gave Ross a muffler. On the way home it worked fine. Sitting in my driveway and it blew off of there. So it come in the shop. It's been nice. I've been in all my other projects outside and this thing's just been sitting in here. But she's cold, that's why it died. And it died again. Well, there is dirt or welt rust in the tank. I haven't figured out yet if I'm just going to let it work its way out of there or if I'm going to drain the tank and put the tank liner in it. Actually, zoom in. Right there, I get that from Napa. I put that in the 285 on top of the red can. I put that in the 285. We put it on our excavator at work. I have put it in the Allis Chalmers. I put it in our 4020 at work, 24430s, a combine tank. That stuff on the can, you can do it however you want. I've done it the way it says to. This is what it is. Fuel tank sealer. You're supposed to empty your tank and then plug all the holes on it. And I don't know if you guys are zoomed in so far. You're supposed to plug all the holes in your tank and just slush the tank around and then turn it upside down and let the excess drain out. Well, on the 7000 and the 285 were the worst two I've done here. And at Shetman's we did it on everything. And somebody's going to give me hell about it, but you go up to the top of your tank and just cut her off with a grinding wheel. Just cut it off. Because the 285 had big, thick chunks of rust. I don't see how the tank wasn't leaking. Now, Chalmers, I bought it out of a tree line, and it had biodiesel in it, and it sat for like 10 years, so it was like tar in the tank. And I had to take a putty knife and get that out. But we cut the tanks. I'll paint that in with a paintbrush after I wire wheel it. Then I take a MIG welder and just weld back around it so it doesn't leak. And it don't hurt anything. These tanks are outside or undercover. You ain't gonna see it. Somebody's gonna call me an idiot, but whatever. I've done it on several pieces of equipment, had no problems, no issues. So we're gonna do something with that. I got to get her wired up, got to get the lights on it, got to get the loader back on it because it's winter time. I want to move some hay bales with this because it'd be nicer just fork them up in my hay rings instead of yanking my hay rings out of the frozen mud, and then I've got broken hay rings and all that joys. But I cannot find a grill. Can't find crap. So I'm here in this video. We're gonna have her fixed up. I've been kind of working on it. Put these lights in there. Yes, I could get the other ones, but I don't have money for. Well, I actually am broker than shit right now, but them fit right in the old housing. If I ever want to put the old ones in there, I can. I had these on the shelf, and they were cheap on sale because being a loader tractor, they're going to have something run through them. This thing, everything in this front piece is jacked up. I was able to get a few bolts to line up in it. I'm going to make me a plate down there and paint her black for this to hook into, so it'll fill up the whole space, and that raggedy grill is going to go on there, and it'll be a grill on it at least. I don't know if I'm going to get to it in this video. I got my daughter today, but got a fuel gauge. She sent me one of them. I ain't put it in yet. We're probably going to grab an exhaust. I got one of them up in the loft. Actually, it's for my 770. I don't know what's on it now, if it's got a straight pipe. I think it does, because Dad said back in the day that's how you could hear them roaring. All the old timers put a straight pipe on there when they're plowing. So I'm still looking for a couple badges. I need a T and I, and I don't know if anything was ate up on this side or not. No, if I could just get a T and an I, if somebody had some, or if somebody had the set, I'd buy the whole set, because get 2 of these. Gonna have a couple more, hopefully, if I can get some money coming in. Just found this. Have Ross get me some tie rods. But that's where we're at right now. I got to paint the battery box yet. Ran out of spray paint. You can believe that. Oh, got to paint the starter. He robbed one. He was going to do something. I bought this one from him. It's green. Ought to just paint her black so she can match. But that's where we're at right now. So this is probably the longest I've ever talked on a video. We're up to 6 minutes. But we'll catch you back in a second to see if my hillbilly ingenuity is going to work. I would video it, but I don't want nobody to do this, because this is honestly the dumbest thing ever. But we're going to see if it works. It ain't pretty by no means. Still a gap there, but put my spring in there on the back, and I mean, I think it looks better than with all that missing and broken. But hey, that's what I got now, and I got to yank his side panel off and start on some wiring, because I don't think Ross hooked no lights up. I ain't really sure, but that's what we got to do on that. I want to get all this done before I put the loader on, because it's so much nicer to work on. But that's what we're into now. We're to that step. I am really enthused. I know everybody's gonna make that looks like crap, but I've never seen this tractor with a front grill to stay on it. So it's not neat to me, at least. Now I go find my little. I got them covers, but where they're at, I have no idea. Oh, don't remember what I have or haven't been doing. I guess I'm slacking at making videos, guys. Like horribly. Hopefully you can hear me over my jet engine in here. I quit drinking, got family problems going on. I just don't have the energy to do this, but you all want a video, so we're going to continue it. Watch me get mad and throw this across the shop. Let's put the fuel gauge in. We're up here in the guts of her. I think my hood's coming off, because I got to get my freaking wire to that, which my lights, I got to get that all wired up. I don't know. Ross wasn't going to mess with it. Don't blame him. It's a freaking nightmare. I got to figure out where that goes, or what's going on my wiring and lights and all that crap. So, yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're going to figure that out. So, we'll catch you in a little bit. That's what I'm doing. Going to take the shields off of her. Might as well. I got to do it at some point. Might as well do it now. Hook my fuel gauge up and get lights working. Well, there's really no, don't look at the wires yet. I got to get them cleaned up. I want to make sure it's going to work. There's really no, I don't know. This is becoming a little project that I'm trying to finish up into all kinds of crap. And yeah, but I don't know what, I was trying to find my wire strippers. Could not find them. Had no idea where they were. I'll give a shout out to, I don't know who makes these. These are the handiest focus little strippers I've ever seen. But I mean, knowing me, I do anything that strips, I definitely like it. So I give these a 10 out of 10. But anywho, we ain't tried her yet to get up here in the old conglomeration of the dashes apart, because I was supposed to be fixing fuel tank or wire, but I got ADHD, I guess, and I can't do one project at a time. So, oh, boom. Them are bright. I wonder if they're both working. Oh, yeah. Yeah, can't see anything in the camera. That's the way to go. Well, them two are on. I got to stick the original fender ones on. And I don't know what I'm going to do in the back yet. It did have one. And when this thing broke down, I wanted another light on the 285, and whichever side it was on, I took it off, stuck it on the 285, but then the 285 ended up getting LEDs on the back. No, I don't know. That's where we're at right now. I got lights at work. Got to tidy up my wiring because it looks like absolute crap. But, hey, there's progress getting made. So, see what the next clip is. I'm just as concerned as you as what could I possibly do next. Well, got a fuel cap here, radiator cap here, you know. And all I got to say is, that escalated very quickly. Holy crap. But all because I was going to start it after I was messing with my lights, so it wouldn't start. I was like, what in the hell? So I started my investigations. Sediment bowl. Well, Ross warned me, you know, there's going to be some trash come out of it. I'm on to cleaning the tank because I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe if I turn my light on. Focus. Focus. Okay, maybe my camera's going to be an ass here. But this thing is just solid rust in the bottom. So we're going to clean that out. My plans. Yeah, I ain't really decided what I'm going to do yet. I don't know. I've seen a million different people do 100 different things, but this stuff here is probably the route I'm going to take. All I got to do is come in here. I'm going to have to flush this with water for a couple hours or a couple days even, because I don't want no fumes in it. We'll cut here and go all the way around. So I can get there with an angle grinder. Get her shined up, clean as can be. Clean as a pin. And we'll go in there and we'll put this fuel tank sealer in it. And then I'll take me my MIG welder. I'll weld her up so it doesn't leak. I'll smooth it down, paint it. You'll hardly know I did anything. We'll have a clean tank we can stick on there. Put our fuel gauge on, which this is what started it. But get all that hooked up. Probably have Ross come over, clean my carb again because I don't like carburetors. I always screw them up. And that problem will be done. Then we can finish. Well, still got to finish the lights. I got a little bit of body work to do to the hood. Fix my exhaust. Throw the loader on it. And it can be done. It can live its life out in the shed. We can use her to move hay. But right there, fuel tank. So that'll be a whole nother video. I'll make the whole video, all the steps and everything, because I know people, I'm going to catch some hell for it, what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do it no matter what. So that's the end of this video, where they're all torn apart. But we'll catch you in the next one. It'll either be hauling grain, running a little skid loader that I don't think you guys have ever seen it, or a little white skid loader, or working on this, or something else. Really don't know. But give me a like, a comment, and a follow, and we'll catch you all in the next one.